Good Wednesday morning to you. Yes, by the end of today, you will be, what is it that I always say, Susan? You will be 3/5 of the way through your work week. And I know that you're chugging along very nicely. Thank you very much. Getting stuff done, not only stuff done, but the right things done. And that is what we help you to do at declutterthebrain.com. How? By clearing that clutter that basically keeps you from getting the right things done, whether that be physical clutter or mental clutter. And I help people who are overwhelmed by their accumulation to banish that physical and mental clutter for life. Yes, I am Kitty Andrews, and this week we are talking about, is it sentiment or fear of letting go? Sentimental items, one of the top 3 categories that people come to me for help with. And it really is a thing, because you're struggling with the guilt and overwhelm when it comes to parting with some of these things. How do you decide between a rock concert ticket with your best friend and Shakespeare in the Park with your parents? Oh my God, talk about minefield of guilt. Hi, yay. So we're looking this week at the pros and cons of keeping this memorabilia. Remember that these things, they are exactly that, things. They only remind us, mental, of a person, an era, a place, or a feeling, usually have no real monetary value or use. You may not even looked at these things in years. They could be in a storage facility. You're paying the best part of $100 a month to have something that you haven't seen in years. How how smart is that? I can think of a lot of things to do better than $100. Now, the value can be tied to owning. But does it define us? Yesterday we talked about the endowment effect, which is a thing. It causes us to assign a greater value to an object once it belongs to us. And so that it requires a greater reward to part with it. So you may want to try a bit of a test drive. Be aware of this possibility that you have it's mine, you can't have it. And just try hiding that item, those ticket stubs, whatever it is, insert that here, and imagine you don't have it, and then come across it again in 6 months and ask yourself, is it really that important? I have a couple other tricks for you this week that the clients have imparted. Today, we want to look at, but I should keep it. Oh dear God in heaven, I should keep it. Home is a space for living, ladies and gentlemen. It is not a mausoleum for the past. It is not meant to house what really are the ghosts of the past. Now, some of these are good ghosts. You remember, like Casper the Friendly Ghost? He was very friendly. Why are you keeping it? How does it make you feel? Are you keeping it out of guilt and obligation? Yesterday, I promised you a quick story. Client, dear lady named Pam, we had decluttered most of her house, and she said, we are going into the basement of despair. I'm not kidding you. That's what she called it, the basement of despair. God bless her. So, and it was, there was a lot of stuff. And we did a lot, and she said, finally, Kitty, what do I do with this? This was a dining room table and 4 chairs. It was old, it was antique. And she says, I have carted this with me through the last 3 moves in the United States, interstate moves. And she said, I have never once used it. It's always been stashed in the basement. I'm like, it's a nice piece of furniture. She said, I hate it. She said, it belonged to, I think it was her grandmother. That she said, nobody really liked this grandmother, poor lady. And she said, yeah. And I said, well, why do you keep it? She says, well, I feel guilty giving it away. I'm like, get it out of your house. Well, you think that's okay? Yes. It's okay. It's giving you bad feeling. Why would you want to have it in your house? So the very next day, she carted it upstairs. She put it on her curb, and damned if it wasn't gone within 2 hours. Somebody else was more than happy to, they didn't know Grandma. They didn't care. So the idea is get rid of the shoulds, okay? Tomorrow we're going to talk about get started, at least. Until then, download your 7 easy steps to conquer your physical and mental clutter. While you're there, go ahead, click that book a call button, and let's chat about how we can get you and your family clutter-free for life. Have a great day, everybody. Bye for now.